Hey, it's Daniel Jacob here. In today's video, we're going to talk about the power of intentions, and I'm going to dispel all the myths you have about why you don't need to always have the right thing to say and why what you actually say doesn't matter as much as you really think. So your intentions are what is really driving and motivating everything that you do, everything that you say when you're interacting with women. Because why you say something or why you do something matters way, way more than what is actually being said and done on the surface level. That is what women are paying attention to. They're paying attention to your intentions, right? To what is actually driving and motivating your behavior and your words. And there's two kind of main intentions that guys can have when they interact with women. The first one is a unattractive, needy intention. So the intention here might be to impress the girl, right? To avoid a rejection, to get her validation, to prove something to her, to win her over. That is all coming from a needy place. The second intention is a attractive intention, right? This is the intention of just being honest, being open, being direct, just sharing exactly what you feel, exactly what you want without caring what happens, without quote unquote giving a fuck. And that's what women really are attracted to. They're attracted to guys who have that non-needy, attractive intention where they're just saying what they want, right? They're being completely authentic. They're really embodying their own values and their own kind of thoughts and feelings when they communicate with women. Now, women are always going to be checking in with your intentions, right? And if you're coming from a needy place, that is going to be repelling women very quickly. Now, it's important for us to really understand what neediness is, because I'm sure you guys have heard the term. The way I define neediness is being more invested in what women think of you than in what you feel and think yourself, right? It is when your kind of priorities are flipped versus you embodying and expressing what you really want. You're always calculating and micromanaging and filtering your words to fit what you think women actually want. And this is massively shooting you in the foot because women can sense that, right? And you in your mind might be thinking, okay, if I base all of my actions and communications around getting her to like me, she's going to like me more. Well, it's actually quite the opposite because as I said, women pay attention to your intentions more than anything else. So when they see that you're coming from a needy place of putting her on a pedestal, trying to impress her, trying to win her over, rather than really expressing what you genuinely want, what you really value, they are going to get turned off extremely quickly. Okay, so whenever you've heard a woman kind of say things like, that guy's just really attractive, or that guy just has something about him, what they're really talking about is a guy's intention. They're not talking about what he's doing or what he's saying, but rather the deeper inner motivations that are driving that behavior and that are driving his words, right? There's two guys that could say the same exact thing, right? They could use the same exact line, but one could be coming from a place of calculating that line and trying to use that line to win a woman's approval and her validation, and the other guy just saying that just because he just wants to say it, right? Just because he's just quote unquote not giving a fuck and really expressing himself the way that he wants to express himself without attachment to outcome. So the big idea here is that a needy man is always trying to say the right thing, always do everything perfectly, where a non-needy man is kind of saying and doing exactly what he wants. He doesn't need approval from women. He doesn't need to impress women, right? And the way that women know what your intentions are is they're constantly looking at the subtleties in your behavior, because the truth is always shining through, right? The truth of, are you trying to get her approval, or are you genuinely kind of just confident, right? Just authentic in what you're saying, is always reflected in your body language, in your facial expressions, in your eye contact, in everything that you're doing, right? Women can just really sense that stuff. And more importantly, the way that women really read guys' intentions is through feeling, right? Women are very emotionally intelligent, so they're always feeling guys out with their gut. Their gut tells them, is this guy needy or is this guy non-needy? Is he actually attractive or is he pretending to be attractive? So the first big lesson I want you to take out of this is that your intentions matter a million times more than what you're saying or what you're actually doing.